Welcome back to episode 21. We can officially drink over here at Seeing Green. Episode 21. If you did watch last episode, we sincerely apologize to you having to look at Steven, white forehead for about 30
Might have got blinded.
minutes. Yeah, if you're blind, Steven has great insurance, cover cars, Cartiers, and eyes, so you're all set. But episode 21, we are back. We got Big T, TJ, Big Steve, and Juan across the pond.
Yo.
And he's, I'm not sure if you haven't seen it, go watch his Father of the Year press conference.
He won it again.
I don't know how he keeps getting away with this.
You guys saw the breaking news.
Some people are surprised. Some people expect it. No voter fatigue in this league every year. It's just, like I said, they see the work I put in, and it's just undeniable.
The real envy.
I heard there's a father in college, if you know what I'm saying, coming up next year. He might get it.
There's always new fathers, every year.
There's always new fathers.
There's always prospects. The next Juan Balthazar, that's what they say. But I'm still here. How can there be a next me if I haven't gone nowhere yet? You know what I mean? So.
Hey, there was always Jordan until LeBron came, man. That's all I got to say. So stay humble, man.
Look.
Congratulations on your reward. But hey, you never know.
All right, top 3 fathers of all time.
Top 3 fathers?
Damn. Juan.
Oh, you put me at the
LeBron.
1. You put, man, I was going to say Uncle Phil, but that doesn't make sense because his literal name is Uncle Phil.
Ah, yes.
I mean,
he was a father figure.
And he had his own kids as well, so great father.
I was almost a father.
I'm thinking, okay.
Hey, that's old me, but I'm just saying.
I don't know, but I can think of non-father of the year, like Timmy Turner's dad, not top 5 father of all time. That guy was a horrendous father.
Every deadbeat that's ever left,
Yeah.
non-father.
Parents were horrible. They used to leave him with Vicky all the time. If someone shows up to your crib and lightning strikes and it gets dark out every single time she shows up, bro, maybe she's not the right babysitter.
Or they live in South Florida.
Bro, they had Chip Skylark. Chip Skylark was chained in their own house, and they were at the concert. Like, where's Chip Skylark at? I hope Timmy's okay. And it's like, bro.
Wait, is that the one episode where they had like the knockoff Chip Skylark?
I don't know. It's just the one where like his teeth got really bad because like they were powered by his fans or something like that. Like if he lets his fans down, then he loses his whatever.
I think that was the same episode as the blonde guy who pretty much had the same style as Chip Skylark, and I think that he was like trying to steal his shine.
There was the one where they had like the Easter Bunny and the April Fool like perform on stage while he was like like locked up. I don't know, but yeah, top 3 fathers, can't really think of any. Phil from Modern Family. I watch that show a lot. That guy's a good dad.
Yeah, my boy. Great dad, horrible husband.
Yeah. We're not talking,
You can't be both,
exactly.
bro.
You got to pick one or the other.
Well, you're Father of the Year. What are we saying here, man?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I said what I said. No, let's...
Hey, you got to put your dedication 100% the one
Look,
way.
bro, I can only give so much love, okay? Kids, why, like, dang.
He's only a human.
I'm only
My boy Phil is hilarious, bro. That whoever thought to do him and whatever Sophia, whatever her character name was, like genius. Every time she pulled up, and his wife just didn't care. It's like, bro, you trying to smash my stepmom? She didn't care.
Oh, that's right.
Did you watch Modern Family?
Nah, I never watched it.
No.
But it sounds pretty good after that.
Nah, it's hilarious because it was one of those shows that I never watched when it was on TV, and then Renee and I watched it maybe 2 years ago, and I was pretty locked in. I was like, this shit is actually pretty funny. Because I wasn't really big into, like, sitcoms too much at a certain point in life. But no, it was great. But U.S. Open happened. I didn't get to watch most of it, but I did pop in here and there. Who won?
This guy JJ Spawn. This guy texted me on Sunday, Steve. It's like 12:30.
Oh.
He goes, Scotty is a fraud. And I forget what I was doing, but I wasn't watching at the time. And I was like, oh man, what did I miss? And he's like, this guy just missed a 3-foot putt. And so I'm on the ESPN app, like trying to see how far back he is. And then I go on the app and it says, Scotty Scheffler, tee time, 1:04 p.m. I said, TJ, wait.
I was watching a replay.
I said, this guy's not even golfing yet. He goes, never mind.
That's actually
I was like, yo.
That's actually insane.
Well, because I haven't been watching it, but I was at BJ's getting lunch, and so I just was watching it there. And they're, you know how they show like the people who are actively playing, but then they'll go back and show
Yeah.
the top players.
I think it's because it was raining. It was a delay, probably. That's probably why.
Yeah, but no, that shit was hilarious.
This man was raging over something that happened 24 hours
But
ago.
the fact that he missed that putt kind of drove me
Yeah,
nuts.
I saw
it was
that.
I was
bad.
like, there's
It was bad.
no way.
That's one of the toughest courses, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was watching Grant
was crazy.
Horvat and the
Yeah.
Bryant Bros play, and Grant shot 12 over
Yeah,
on the
it's-
first day.
It's one of the toughest.
12
so.
over,
Yeah, I mean,
which I don't think I've seen him shoot 12 over in a while.
shout out JJ
That's
Spawn.
wild.
I know he watches. W.
Yeah, for sure.
It's only his second. He's been a tour pro since 2012, and it's his only second win on the tour. And his first one was, I think, in 2023, and then obviously he just won the U.S. Open. So shout out to him. They get a 43 putt. I think was the distance, 43-foot putt to seal the
Won it.
deal. I felt bad. It made me laugh. Like I was hype. It was cool to watch him with his family. I felt bad though because he was celebrating. Victor Hovland still had to finish his round because he was out of Victor Hovland. So Hovland still had to shoot his putt. And then the other two, because they weren't even the final
he
pairing
hit a
of the
big
day.
putt.
The thing with it was Hovland shot his iron shot almost in the exact same spot as Spawn did, but his was a bit out of it. His was outside of Spawn's. So everybody was saying, or the commentators were like, "Oh, this is perfect. Hovland's gonna give him the line. Like he'll have a perfect read for this to at least two putt it, which is what he needed to win." And he just one put it. But there was still the final pairing. I forget the guys' names, but they still had to play after that. Like they still had to finish their round, and they were going into the day up, and they finished combined plus 15 on the day. Like they were playing rough golf. But yeah,
That's tough.
Rory was throwing clubs at his
Yeah,
bags, and they were boomeranging back to him. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was the
What are they in with?
Rory plus 7. He shot 3 under yesterday.
Ugh,
I think he finished.
what am my glorious king in with?
I didn't even see him play yesterday at all. I don't even know.
I saw Cam was up there. Cam Smith.
Not
Yeah.
Cam Smith. Cam Young.
I mean, Young.
Cam Young, Sam Burns, which wasn't he like cooking?
Oh, Burns was
Burns was
the
up
final
there.
pairing.
Yeah,
It was
Burns
Burns
was
and
up
Scott.
there.
I don't know
Yeah.
Scott's first name, but
Yeah.
those two were the final.
Adam?
Scott. Yeah, they were the final pairing, and they both just.
That was
I
it.
can't even say they're throwing because the course is tough. Like obviously, it's
Yeah.
I can't even say they threw their opportunity away, but they just had some bad. That course is ugly, man. I mean, even Spawn, his second shot of the day or his second hole of the day, from like 70 something yards out, he chips it or hits it with a wedge. It hits off the flag and rolls 60 feet back towards him.
Yeah. Wow.
Like that.
That's
Wow.
sickening.
Oh man, imagine like an average golfer, like one of us, doing that and it hits the flagstick and
Never.
rolls back. No, not even, but just like I couldn't even fathom
You
that.
said average golfer, one of us. You mean one of you?
Yeah, you're right. You are bad. But
Slow your roll,
My
man.
fault.
Slow your roll, man. I'm above average.
oh, my fault. My fault, King.
That's a sickening feeling. And I don't spin the ball on purpose, but somehow I pull it off. And I've had one of those shots where I've like hit the green, not too close, but maybe like 10 feet away from the 10 feet away from the fucking hole, and that shit just rolled so fucking far back. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know how I did that, bro. It's so sickening. But hitting the flag, and then it's like me when I play PGA Tour, the clips that I was
You
sending in
love
the
to hit
fucking
that
group
flag
chat.
on PGA Tour.
Bro, it's insane. I'm like the greatest at hitting the flag and just not dropping whatsoever. It drives me crazy.
But
But yeah, that course has to be hard. It has to be. Because when I saw the last day and the lowest score was even,
Yeah,
I was like, bro,
wow.
what? This is insane.
yeah, it was crazy.
But yeah. And then when I was watching Grant's video, like the rough looked absolutely ridiculous. Like your ball falls in and the rough just like folds over
it's
your
done.
ball. Like it's cooked. And I don't know the different types of grasses like that. The only thing I know is Bermuda, and that's about it. But whatever they had over there, that shit looked ridiculous. There's no way I would be able to get out. I'd be cheating on that course nonstop.
I was watching it. Sam watched it with me for a little bit because it was Father's Day, so she had to man up and watch the golf with me. And she's like, "Why don't they cut that grass? Why's that grass so high?" I'm like, "All right, here we go."
Hey, you go back upstairs and do what you got to do, babe. You tried.
It was funny because during the rain delay, they threw on I don't know if either one of you watched it yesterday, but they threw on Tiger Woods highlights from 2008
Yeah.
of his round.
Versus what's that guy? That was a great.
And I saw so many tweets that were like, so many dads right now are waking up from their afternoon nap thinking Tiger Woods is in the running to win the U.S. Open right now.
Thinking they just woke up dreaming.
Watching Tiger Woods hit a 60-foot eagle putt to take the lead. And they're just like, oh, man, all right, let's go.
I just know there's so many people pissed because one thing, like when I'm at work, like PJ Tour just loves like posting old Tiger Woods clips, and all the comments are like, "Why are you still showing him?" And he's like, "Bro, like he's the greatest to ever do it, and they need their views." So
Yeah,
they're like, "What do you
when in doubt,
expect?"
Tiger.
Yeah, like
There was the one U.S. Open they kept talking about. I don't. It wasn't that one, but one where he won and he shot 12 under for the tourney, and the second place person was 3 over.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, what are we even talking about? Like when you,
It's kind of some rain.
like when you have a tourney like that, not consistently, but you win consistently, and you have numbers like that. Like, how's there even a conversation? Oh yeah, I don't know if Tiger Woods is the best of all time. Like what?
Yeah. And that's what drives me nuts with the whole Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods thing. Because if you look at their average, like, lowest shooter is Tiger Woods. So if they played against each other, the person with the lowest score is going to win. Like, it doesn't matter if he has more fucking, whatever, majors and shit like
Scotty
that.
versus Tiger. That'd be fun. Prime. Dude, what do you mean? If they're both on, it would be fun.
Yeah,
Don't
if
even act
they're
like it.
both on, yeah. But I still think
Yeah.
Tiger's is
Nah,
taking that.
obviously you're gonna take Tiger, but to see it would be just.
It's
great.
tough. I feel like golf is the closest sport where you could be like, you know, because in NBA, right, and all the conversations are even NFL, it's like, oh, it's a different league, it's a different time. Like, now in the NBA, it's softer than it was back then, so they wouldn't score. Like, I feel like golf, the only argument you really have is, like, the clubs go further. Like, you can hit the clubs
Technology,
further.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
overall,
yeah,
like,
but-
the grass is still grass. Like, you still got to know how to putt. You still got to know how to, like, even with the drives, you still got to be able to hit your driver straight. It's not like, you know, anything has changed in that aspect. So I feel like this one is the one where you can kind of compare it and be
It
like,
all
yeah,
matches up. Except for
Yeah.
those guys in like the 30s with like the wooden.
yeah, that we're
Iron.
hitting with
Yeah,
tree
but
branches,
wasn't-
but
But wasn't the courses shorter back then? though?
Probably. That would make more sense.
Just imagine we just take, like, Bryson and
Right.
Rory and just drop them off in, like, the third.
Par 5, 250.
imagine, yeah.
They would be set.
All right, now we have a
Set
par
on fire.
3. We have a 90-yard
Look,
par
these guys
3.
have to be
Huh?
witches.
That was the witch.
I'm gonna go
The
ahead.
Pebble Beach witch hunt.
Literally the Pebble Beach witch hunt, where they would fucking burn.
They'd
them.
listen to the
I know,
sound of the
really.
ball coming off of Bryson's driver and immediately take him down and drown him in the river.
History books would be rewritten, bro. It'd be like, yeah, dude, aliens exist.
They'd be
Sure,
like,
torches
Bryson,
and torches.
this is a par 5. Please pull out your driver. And he's like, no, I think my 3-wood's gonna be fine here.
Yeah.
I think the putter's good.
7 iron might make this one actually.
Yeah.
Like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's hitting a 7-iron on a par 5. Bing! Oh my god!
The heck?
Yeah, because I remember like looking at like
funny.
like the courses back in the day. Like they definitely made the fairways thinner. They grew a lot more like trees and bushes
Yeah.
around. So it's definitely like it kind of balanced out. Yes, we
Yeah.
have better technology, but they made the courses harder. So it's like
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? The PGA Championship had that one hole. I forget which one it was, but they added like the tree right over the fairway, so you like had to basically like
Yeah.
have a hook in your drive to get it past the tree.
yeah. If you drop that tree off in the 30s, bro, they're cooked.
They're cutting it down. They're all in agreement to cut the tree down before they start the tournament.
Cut it down.
Oh, we can't play here. Look at this
Around.
tree. How's anybody supposed to hit around this?
Yeah, no. Tiger's the GOAT. Jack Nicklaus is cool and everything, but I just feel like it's one of those moments if you brought him to like whatever a certain time period a little bit later,
He wins.
I don't think he wins.
Tiger?
Oh, I'm talking about Jack Nicklaus. If you
Oh,
brought
no.
him like to the early 2000s, even today, who y'all think won it, Jack Nicklaus or Scotty Scheffler?
I never watched Jack, but I don't know. He's known as the top 2, so I mean.
Well, because of how many wins he
Yeah.
had. But it's
Yeah,
like
but if you think about it, if he was that good back then with the fucking, wood and shit, then
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah.
if he had the technology.
he wasn't
now.
that old, was he? What is he?
he was like
80?
maybe 40s,
Really?
50s.
Nah, when he was
Yeah,
winning
what was-
those stuff. Let me see.
don't know.
I'm just throwing numbers out.
Bro was
there.
just saying
Almost.
ages. He actually
There's
has no
no-
idea.
No, I'm not talking about his age. I'm talking about the years.
The years he played,
The years
like
he
when he
played.
played. I don't know.
Because Tiger came in the, like the, 90s, late 90s?
Tiger was 92,000, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think Jack Nicklaus and Tiger was that close. And
Jack Nicklaus won his first Masters in '63 when he was 23 years old.
Okay.
That's deep.
And
though.
then won it again in '86 when he was 46 years old. Wait, this guy might have cooked. This guy might be wrong. Hold on.
How the heck did that guy take?
That guy took
Okay, so
he
his
won it in his
the
first life,
80s,
and then
when did they get to the? When did they get to medal before like the winning shit? What year?
They had to have medals in the 80s.
They had to have
Had
medal.
to.
Yes, our technology is definitely better, but like
In
they
the 80s,
still
yeah,
had
but
to
in the
have some-
60s.
Nah, he was
63.
probably a stud,
let me see,
bro.
most popular
Yeah, 63 is crazy.
He would compete.
driver in 1963.
He's like, yeah, I carved his bad
Yeah, it's
boy
gonna
in my backyard.
it's gonna say the Ford Mustang.
I wonder how far he like drove the ball and stuff. I never watched him.
250. I mean, none of us were alive to
Nah,
watch
I
it.
know, like even
But
like
I've gone
video-
back-
They were still
I've
using.
gone back and
they
looked
were
at his
still
play.
using
Yeah.
wooden drivers in the 60s.
No, I said in the 80s.
Oh,
Like his last one.
okay, but still, he won his first Masters in the 60s, and they said that.
He did it with both.
Yeah, but everybody had the wooden clubs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, okay, but even the driver in the 80s is not the driver in 2025.
Yeah, but it's closer, is what I'm saying. I said it's still different in technology.
Nah,
It's
he'd
closer.
cook. He'd cook.
No, he's definitely.
Yeah.
He definitely would cook.
Nah, I'd beat his ass.
We just have to look at the average like scores from that time period to this time period, I guess.
Imagine we look and the average score that was winning majors was like 20 over, and we're just like, what? These guys.
I saw a
this is
video of
your
him when
game?
he was old. You see him, but he's like, "This is how you hit the putt."
Oh, he dropped
It was like a 50
I was
yard.
just talking to
He's
somebody
like,
about that the other
he's
day.
like, you just read it like this, and he hit that
He
thing,
goes-
made it, and just
He goes,
walked
you
away
want me
like
to show
nothing.
you? You want me to show you?
Dude, that's insane. That's actually like the
that's crazy,
craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he might.
I think went like this and just went right in, and the guy's looking at him like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that wasn't a straight putt either. It
Bro,
was
the way he was
insane.
like confidence, he's like, "What do you mean?"
He's like, oh, y'all can't do this?
Like he's actually him. Like that's crazy.
I did this 3 times today.
Nah, Tiger's the goat though for
Yeah,
sure.
Tiger's he's the goat.
I've seen too much. I don't care.
You just can't.
I
Broken
can't
leg,
see what I've seen.
torn ACL.
that's-
What else? Do
just
you
the
need to
shot
see?
shapes, everything
Off the perks, just going
off the
crazy.
perks. Crashing cars, crashing
cars.
courses.
Crashing cars, waking up at 6
DUIs.
He did that one thing I won't talk about, but
That's my goat.
Huh?
That's my goat. Shut up, my goat.
that's my guy.
I mean, shit. Scotty got arrested.
Scotty got
Still
arrested.
won out.
Oh yeah, and then won it right.
No, he
Put
didn't
his
win
heart
that
out.
weekend.
He didn't
I
win
think
that
he
one.
came in
That
like what, second?
would have been legendary.
I think it was top 3. No.
That stinks. Imagine being like a good golfer and then you're like, damn, I got Tiger in my ear.
That's how Phil.
That's what I was about to say.
Mickelson
That's what
must
people
have
say
felt.
about
Yeah,
Phil.
that is actually the guy right there. He definitely would have won a few.
Yeah, yeah. If Tiger
He
was
was the
like
reason.
out, like a decent
Phil's the
amount
goat,
of time,
too. I mean, he's
yeah,
up there.
Phil's pretty good.
I watched some Phil
He had a
clips.
couple
But
wins.
Phil's won a few.
He's a lefty.
Yeah, he's definitely top 10. I feel
He's a
like.
lefty. Yeah.
That, that's
he's
what's
a
good for
stud.
him is he's lefty, so he can claim to like the best lefty player of all time.
Yeah.
You know? No, but there's been a bunch of times because him and Grant has like the joint channel or whatever. They just do YouTube all the time. He always says like, "Yo, I was cooking everybody, but Tiger just
Yeah,
fucked
but
up so
Tiger-
many things for me."
It's literally the LeBrons and the Jordans, bro. There's just like, and the Mahomes and the Bradys. There's just some guys you just can't get by.
Yeah, which sucks.
Don't put Mahomes
Yeah,
up there
but-
with them. Stop that. You stop
Like
that.
Yeah, when
Panthers,
I
too,
let
you
it.
know?
I let it slide, but I let it slide. I mean, I still love Mahomes. Don't get me wrong, or I like him a lot. I'm not gonna say I love him, but
But like Josh Allen probably have a Super Bowl by now if Mahomes wasn't born.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe.
that's like what it is. Like McDavid would have a cup right now if the Panthers weren't the Panthers. But
What a tough life for that guy. Imagine.
tough time to be skating on the ice.
that has to be so frustrating.
Yeah, just knowing you're just the best or like one of the best, but you can't,
Can't
get
do
it.
it. Yeah.
I mean, my glorious king, he's just fading away, and I'm done talking about him after this.
Glorious-
But like, he was that person for the past, not this year. I don't know the fuck going on this year, but 24, 23, he was that guy.
Who are we talking about?
But now it's
LeBron.
my glorious king. Oh no, I'm talking about Xander.
Oh, okay. You must have two kings.
Oh yeah. No, that's my great glorious. king.
Xander, I love him, but
He's just
he's not
a,
not good enough, man.
I mean, but he won. Like, so we look. How many majors did he win? 1, 2.
One.
We looked it up after shitting on him. We looked it up and we were like, oh,
I think it was one.
Okay.
Scotty probably didn't play in it.
I don't know. I always get hyped for. There's just some golfers that just won't do it. Like Colin Morikawa.
Morikawa, bro.
Like
I want
every,
him so
every,
bad. I love
every
him.
first round and second round, you're like, wow, this guy came to play. But at
God.
this point, after watching him so many
Full.
times, I know on Saturday and Sunday that guy disappears into thin air.
But the
God.
biggest fraud of them all is Tommy Fleetwood.
Fleet gone.
Who?
The biggest fraud.
Fleetwood.
Fleetwood.
Yeah,
The biggest fraud.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
He hasn't won any PGA.
no. And he's always talked about he was at least.
I mean, there's a bunch.
That's
There's Ludwig right now, who's was supposed to be the next best thing since sliced bread, and that guy missed the cut this weekend.
God.
There's
That's just.
There's Dr.
It
Chipinski.
has
I was
to be.
actually talking to Sam about him on Thursday, or maybe I forget what day it was, and I was like, this guy right here. I was like, everybody knows him. I know him. He's talked about as a great player. I've never seen this guy play well. I was like, ever in my entire life. I was like, never seen him once play a good round. And sure enough, he missed the cut too. And I was like, yep, all right. I was like, so who else do we got here?
Yeah. My king is not too much of a fraud because at least he makes it. You know what I mean?
Xander's always up there.
He always makes it. You know, he always makes it.
He's definitely known as one that. He's got a funny personality too.
Nah, he's hilarious. He be cooking Bob and Fat Perez and all of them. It's funny.
Bryson's low key a goat.
Bryson
yeah.
missed the cut.
He's a choker though. He's a choker. He missed the
yeah.
cut.
His ass went home on Friday.
He's very weird. Like it's either he's about to like cook to the very end,
he's just done.
or he's just done.
Yeah.
Like right away. I don't know what it is with that guy. But that's what makes golf so fucking interesting.
Golf's hard.
It is.
Golf is hard, man.
That's why I don't feel bad.
Yeah,
I
like-
used to feel horrible. The more I think about it, I'm like, somebody on the tour just shot 20 over. Like, why am I mad right
Yeah, golf is
Yeah,
hard,
no.
man.
now? I
It's-
am mad.
I was watching Dustin Johnson on Thursday, and I was like, yep, this guy's not going anywhere. He could have stopped playing on Thursday. He didn't even need to show up Friday. That guy was playing terrible golf.
He could have stopped playing in 2017.
Oof.
Rooks looked good on Thursday, and kind of Friday he looked good. He made the cut, but he just didn't have his stuff. Every time I checked, he'd be like 2 over on the first 5 holes of the day, and I'd be like, yep, I don't know why I believed in you this weekend.
Yeah. It's just those like guys are in the same realm to me.
Yep.
Like Dustin, Spieth, Brooks.
Yep.
Like those three kind of are in the same realm.
JT.
And
See,
Oh,
you
what's
say
his name?
JT,
I'm
but
not there.
JT's ranked number 5 in the world right now somehow.
JT's number 5 in the world.
in the world right now is Justin
Wow,
Thomas.
he's good. I mean, he's the guy.
He's
but
gonna making me laugh when he plays golf.
doesn't-
Like, bro.
fuck, what's his name? I'm having a brain fart.
Ooh.
Ricky?
No,
Ricky's
kind,
Max
of, kind
Homa?
of long hair. Max Homa. There we
Homa.
go.
Oh, yeah, Homa's talked about a lot
He,
too.
he
He's
didn't
one of
even
those
play
people
this
that
week. He
I
didn't even make the
always-
fucking. He didn't even make it this weekend.
He didn't make the lineup.
Unbelievable.
He's one of those people that I always root for. Like, he's just top 3 of the people I root for, and he just disappoints me so much. It's
Yeah,
like,
I feel like there's those players that like they started out super young and they looked really good, and they were like, okay,
Yeah,
these
and they
these
just-
guys are destined to do it,
the longevity.
and they
in him.
never do. And it's just like, damn, man, like why? What happened? What went wrong for you?
yeah.
Yeah. If golf was one day, there'd be a lot of winners.
There'd be so many winners if golf was just a single round. Imagine you have the round of your life and you're like, settle down, buddy. It's Thursday. You got to do this 3 more times.
Yeah, like you're like, oh,
That
yep.
has to be sickening. That
Shot your load a little too fast, my guy.
That's gonna be
and
so
it doesn't
heartbreaking.
even matter. It doesn't even matter how far along you are, too. Like, you can be ahead of everyone by, like, 6,
Yeah,
7
and you
points.
already know, like at the end, like Scotty.
That's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, these guys just kind of play average golf until Sunday, and then you see them, and they look like a whole different person. You're just like, yo, what the? Like, yo, hold on, how did this guy get locked in like that?
Yeah.
That's how you end up
But-
after the tourney, and they're like, "What happened out there?" And you're just like, "Yeah, the lights were too bright. I don't know what. The lights were brighter than expected."
Unbelievable.
If you go out like us and play the same course 3 days in a row, do you think you're going to get better, like, by the 3rd day?
I don't think it matters for me personally.
I Yeah, I don't know. My
I would
body
like
is
to think
fatigued
so.
after 18 holes of golf. Like I'm
That's
sore.
what I'm saying. I'm so beat, bro.
Yeah.
Tired.
Because I know usually when I don't play golf a lot, which I think would be is a factor right now. But like I play 18 and then I wake up the next morning like my back hurts, my obliques are sore because of the rotation. Like I'm sore, so to have to wake up, no, not have to, but like to wake up and then be like, okay, time to play another 18. It'd be tough.
What about every other day?
It's not even about the soreness, though. It's about like the pros know where to hit it.
Well, for
Exactly.
me, like
we can't aim our ball like that.
That is true. I can't.
Third
I
day we're
can't
not gonna
put
be like,
spin on
yeah,
my
let's get it
ball.
there,
Yeah.
then we're gonna hit it here. Like it doesn't matter.
I do get it, but I do think you get a little bit more comfortable where you're not duffing the ball as
I think if
much
you
or
play
you're
3 days in a
switching.
row, actually, yeah.
For example,
you're gonna be
like,
making more contact.
When I was playing like
think.
golf a little bit more often, when I was playing twice a week, I saw like
Improvement,
progress
yeah.
versus now that I play like once every other month, and now it's
Yeah,
just
I would think the
atrocious
third day
every
I would be
single time
better,
fucking
but I
play.
can't aim my shot or like exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
I think that would
100%.
just be the
No,
tough
no.
part. Is like, because even when you watch the tournaments, they commentate and they're like, all right, he needs to do a small hook right here. You know, land it short of the green and have a little bit of a rollback, and they do exactly that.
Exactly.
And then I'd go up and they'd be like, all right, Juan needs to hit a hook here. And then they'd be like, and he hits a slice. And he flew the green for some reason, and there's no spin on the ball. And and I'd be like,
That guy watching is dead now because Juan just hit his ride.
See, but for people like us, like I feel like our progress is like, all right, the first day I didn't hit the fairway, so let me at least get in the fairway and let me at least get on the green. Of course, I'm not gonna hit the ball
Yeah.
on the green exactly where I want it to fucking land, spin it or whatever. But let me at least hit the fairway and let me.
I
hit
want to
the
do
green.
that one weekend. I'm just gonna Friday, Saturday,
I
Sunday.
think
Just go
I
for it.
think by the
It sounds
third
fun.
day you know what clubs you're really in the groove with. So then, like if my driver
Yeah,
isn't
you
hitting on
know.
that first and second day,
Just take a wood
yeah,
out.
third day I'm probably hitting my 5 iron's my most consistent club. So I'm probably just going 5 iron out of every tee box.
I feel
like-
that. I like that.
Like I would make those adjustments. But if my driver's on both 2 days, and I'm stepping in that third day, wow, I'm swinging out of my shoes every single time.
See, but there are times where you start off like really good, or like not really good, but just good, and then you get a little too comfortable. Like there's been so many times like we go out and play, and I start off fairly decent, and I'm like, well, I can get hammered then because I'm already playing good, so I think I'm gonna be good for the rest of the day. Get to like hole 12
Done.
or whatever, yeah, hole 12, and it's just like a wrap.
Yeah.
I've done that.
It's
so
not
many
even drinking
times.
for me. It's like the first 2 holes I'll hit my driver well, and then I'll be like, okay, and then I'll step up to the third tee box, and all my thought process, and I'm not superstitious in the box, but I like to keep my routine. But I throw it out the window, and I'm just like, I've been hitting this pier all day. Then I hit the meanest slice of my life, and I lose the ball, and I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, how did this happen? What did I do
It just doesn't
different?
make sense. Same thing over and over and over, and then that ball just wants to.
See, but starting off good always, or whatever, the decent strike always throws me off because then I'm in my head like, all right, what did I just do on these first 2 holes? And then I'm like standing
Then
over
you're
the ball,
overthinking
overthinking it, versus if I just go up, swing, and then it's like, all right, it's bad, and I lock in as time goes on versus just starting off hot.
But I just played. I played that with that little group that you couldn't make it.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
this past Saturday.
That's, yeah, and Steve started talking shit, and it was me, Paul, Steve, and his
How
brother.
good does Steve play?
Horrible.
Okay.
Horrible.
Didn't he say he
He
was a
can
scratch
admit it.
golfer?
Bro,
like,
he
in the-
told me. He admitted it was his bad route. He told me. I was like, "What are you shooting?" Oh, I shot an 88 last time, bro.
88.
At the end of the game, at the end of golf, I said, if you shot an 88, I could shoot an 87. That's why dude, he played horrible. He will admit it. But the thing about getting in your head, he got me. He was like talking shit towards the end. He's like, "Oh, we beat you on every hole." And I'm like, "All right, Paul, let's lock in." There's like 4 holes left. We got him back to back on 2, and then it's like the next hole, he goes, "Yo, McCub, when you stand up to hit the ball, do you look at the middle of the ball or the back of the ball?" That's what he says to me when I'm about to hit, and I'm like, "All right, I'll tell you." And I think he's just like dead serious. I stand up there, I'm like, the middle, bro. I go to swing, bro. I literally just missed the whole ball, bro. This man got in my head. I look at him, I'm like, bro, you're such an asshole for that, honestly.
He texted
So who
me.
won?
He texted me the other day actually. It was like, yo, it was when he's messaged in the tourney chat. It was like, yo, when are we doing this thing or whatever. We went back and forth for a little bit, and then he texted me on the side. He's like, yo, we've never really golfed together. He was like, you should. He's like, we definitely need to get out there so we can see who's actually better. And in my head, I was like, yeah, it's me. Like, what are we even talking about? There's no discussion
He
here.
played bad. He played bad.
I don't know. But yeah, then we
We
started
didn't
talking
really,
about
we didn't really play competitive, but I wouldn't think Nick's team probably won it.
Yeah.
It was like Nick and this dude Clark, Chris Conley's friend.
I've,
Me and Paul shot a 88 or 87. But it's a 2-man.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It's still not bad.
yeah.
It's a little bit. I just hate seeing Nick, bro. He's just so like his form is like the best form I've seen in
He
all of
wasn't
our
in my
friend
group, so I wasn't
It-
like playing with him.
And he's like, oh, I messed the shot up, and it'll still be like 310
Yeah, when he
yards.
gets at it,
It's just like, bro, what are you
He
talking
could drive
about?
far when he gets at it. I'll tell you that.
I knew he could drive far when we went to Forest Oaks when Stephen wore the tutu and all the clown shit, and we had
That's funny.
I think it was a par 5, and he fucking hit, and it was like a dog leg left, and he hit, bro. We had like 100-something
Yeah.
yards in, and I was like, bro,
He's one of the farthest drivers I know.
there's just no way you think you don't hit the ball that far.
I wish I have my moments, but I can't do it consistently. Like I had that one when we played with Chris and who was our fourth? Oh, Jonah.
Jonah.
And that guy hit the ball back. Like when that guy was in the fairway hitting back towards us. You remember that? And then
I'm trying to remember. What hole was
it
it?
was like towards the end. Remember, like Chris hit a really good drive, and I said, "All right, I'm about to swing out of my shoes." And then the guy hops out of the cart into our fairway and hits the ball towards us.
And you was whack. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you had a nuke. Dude, you had a, yeah.
If I could do
I was like, what was it? It was 3
Yeah, it was
something.
over 3. And I was like, wow, what a time to be alive. And then I duffed
Oh,
my
yeah.
iron.
I hit a nice iron and I rolled off the back though. I remember that whole hole now. Yeah, we were like, where are these guys coming
Yeah.
from? We were just playing golf and this guy's hit like in our fairway, aiming at us and literally almost hit us and goes, sorry. We're like, you literally aimed
Yeah, he drives by us and goes, sorry about that, boys. And I'm like, what did you expect to happen there? Like, what did you think was going to
Literally-
happen?
That was so weird. It was like a Twilight Zone golf course, bro.
Some people really don't have like etiquette for like, and
Oh,
I'm not like
yeah.
a big
No idea.
hey, you need to be the most proper person on a golf course, but like some people are just actually ridiculous.
We watched it the whole time, so it was good. But like, if we weren't looking at it, we probably got whacked. We were looking at our team like, bro, what is this
Yeah,
guy
it was,
doing?
I really couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was just literally just lined up straight in our fairway. Plug ball pointed right at us.
Then was surprised it almost hit us.
Yo, sorry about that, guys. All good, boss. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Did you see my ball? Yeah, it's literally in the force right there.
Oh my
Did I
gosh.
see your ball? I saw it for the last 5
Bro,
minutes.
speaking
bud.
of funny golf, oh my gosh, were you with us when we? Oh man, I'm trying to think. Were you in Orlando when I think you were there. Me, Bose, and Jonah played at the Winter Pines, the 9-hole course, the walking one.
Maybe.
Bro, some guy hit a ball towards our tee box and it landed in the bushes, and he comes over to get it, and Bose picks it up out of the bushes, and the guy's like, "I'll take it, I'll take it." And because Bose was wearing his glove, he goes to throw it, and the ball just goes right back into the bushes. And the guy just looks at him, and he's like,
That's actually hilarious.
dude, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, Bose grabs the ball out of the bush, and he's like, "You want it?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, right here." And Bose just goes, "Bushes," and the guy's just like, "All
Did it
right."
slip backwards?
No, the bushes were like Bose like was leaning forward into the bushes to grab it. Then he like got it, took a couple steps back, and he like went to like throw it to the guy. And I don't know why or how it happened, but it just stuck to his hand and straight back into the bushes. And the guy was just like,
Bro.
he was like, "It's all right, I appreciate it," and then just left. And me and Jonah were
That's
dying.
That's hilarious. That's amazing. Dude, that's the
It
funniest
was just
stuff
like
I've
it was
ever
such like a fucking Seth Rogen Jonah Hill movie. Like, "Oh yeah, you want this?" Right back into the bushes.
Bose was probably like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Did it look like it slipped, or it looked like he was being a dickhead?
Nah, I
and
know
just
Bose
threw
would
it
never
back
have
in?
done that on
No,
purpose.
he would never,
so-
yeah.
Well,
His
I
glove
know, but
just
I'm saying,
stunned.
how do you think the guy?
Oh yeah, I mean,
interpreted
for it to go back in the bushes, it had to like you really would have had to try. Like I don't to this day I can't tell you how that ball went back into the bushes, but it was crazy
That's
how Bose was just like, "You
That's
want this?"
awesome.
And the guy was like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
That's funny, man. I love it.
Like, fuck you,
It
man.
was so good.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But yeah, if anybody has learned anything watching us over these past 21 episodes, it's that we can't golf.
We have never seen the
We
green.
are not that good.
Nah.
It's fun. Oh God.
Yeah.
It's
it
fun
is
though. Bro, we gotta do a little like take someone out, bro.
Like
What?
kill him?
Take a fan out. Like take a fan out, like a sweepstake.
Bro said take someone.
Take a,
to
like
kill someone.
you can win a free golf
A golf round.
round with us. That'd be fun, right?
Yeah.
And then we film it,
This is gonna be one of our friends.
obviously. But
Yeah.
honestly, it might not be anyone. They
Chokes
might not
on you,
watch that.
TJ. Our friends don't watch this.
We just get a random guy in Cali. He's like, guys, I cannot wait to
Can't wait to be flown
I love
out.
you guys.
Yeah,
Hop down,
about
bud.
that, buddy.
Hop on the game, bud.
What's your gamer tag? We're on PGA right now. I'll send you the code.
I'm like, what hotel am I staying?
I've been watching you guys since the first episode.
Guys, I'm
You
at the
remember
airport.
horse
Who's
fight?
picking me up? Yeah.
We would have to fly him out, bro. Honestly, if he was
He's
honestly
gonna
a
have to
huge
stay
fan.
with you, my boy. You got an
He's
extra
staying
room.
with me.
You're gonna go back out. You're fucking center console.
Yeah. I don't trust no one. He ain't staying with me. That's for damn sure.
Oh, man.
Your TV gonna be.
Yeah, that would be fun though. And record the session
That would be fun.
so the world can see my great shots.
Are we 3v3 another podcast?
I could be money too.
That could be money.
Those old guys that follow us.
Yeah,
on-
those guys might be it.
We not call them old.
Or
support us.
Grant Horvat
Yeah.
and his boys. If you're watching this,
Oh.
Grant Horvat, that and
Yeah,
Phil
about
Mickelson.
that. I'm gonna pass.
nah, we got them. It's easy. We just give them they just give us a stroke lead. It's fun.
One
No,
stroke.
no. I'm just saying, like we, discuss
Stroke
it.
a hole.
Just stroke a
I
hole.
wonder what we'd lose by.
3 strokes a hole.
Dude, they're good.
Yeah, no.
They're good at that sport.
Yeah, I just don't get
Yeah,
it.
we would be too if we were dialed in like that.
Nah, they're good, bro.
If we started young.
Yeah,
too,
they all
'cause
started
I
young,
feel like,
though.
well, some of them, I think Grant or somebody, or it was Gary. I think one of them started, which is still pretty young. It was like 12 or 13 or something like that. Shit, I started at like 21 or 22.
2020. I'll always remember.
We've
that.
talked about
probably
this though
older,
already.
probably
Like,
like-
if we played every
Yeah.
day for a year consistent,
I
we'd
know.
be fucking
It had to be.
good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Maybe,
we're not on the
though, you
tour.
know.
I'm not saying that, but we'd be good.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what blows my mind about Bob Does Sports.
He sucks.
Bro, it is just like, bro, you do this, and I love them. They are hilarious, but you do this every day, like every day, and you're
Yeah.
still just not good. So it kind of scares me sometimes. Like, am I going to be like this for the rest of my life?
That is kind of crazy. He should be decent.
Every
Like that would be a
single-
good guys to play.
Yeah, oh,
I think
yeah,
we can
yeah,
compete
yeah.
with them.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we could compete with them.
But we probably need like Nick for Fat Perez.
Fat Perez is good. That
Yeah.
guy's actually a stud.
Yeah.
Perez
Yeah,
is so
Bob
good.
Does Sports.
That guy's a stud.
Anomaly right there.
That would be fun to play them.
Yeah, that would
They
be.
they live right here too. I hope we run into them one day.
Yeah, they live
I
in
wanna say
Yo,
that.
it's us from the Sea and Green Pod. Who?
I should have told him when I saw them. No,
You
just
should
like,
have asked
bro,
them to come on the
we're
pod. man.
fans, bro. Can we just play with you guys one time? Bitch, I get asked that all the time.
Yeah. Oh, they'd be like, "Oh, you are? Yeah, for sure. You and the
yeah, get in
you
line,
and the other
bud."
30,000 people that want to do that. That's fine."
Literally. And then I'll just be like, yeah, but my dog's dying of cancer.
You don't understand. Somebody stole my Cartier glasses. Oh, what?
Yeah, dude, you
Come
don't
on, I'm
get
coming
it.
over right now.
Nice lead off with that. Nice.
It's like, all right, I guess I wanted you to meet my Uncle Tiger,
Yeah.
but maybe I guess not.
You should have just said,
My
"Yo,
uncle's a huge fan, you know, he's on the tour, but whatever.
get on the pod,
Yeah,
please.
sorry, I thought you might have heard of my cousin Rory McIlroy. Anyways,
Yeah.
whatever.
Switch up, the,
Whatever.
switch to an Irish accent. Why don't you see?
Bob, top of the morning to you.
Just wanted to take you on my big yacht after the freaking course. We're going to the Bahamas for, whatever, man.
Oh man. All right,
Hit us with it.
you got 24 hours. 24 hours.
Okay.
If you survive this, you win $1 million. But you're in an empty mall, and there's
I know it's coming.
choose 3 animals that you think you can survive, and it can't be some bullshit like a snail or a snake or some shit like that. Something that's like kind of scary, but you
I
still
got
have a
you,
good
yeah.
chance.
3
3
in a mall.
in a mall, Wellington Mall.
That's so
Empty.
easy.
Bro, I'm dodging everything. Low-key, like I'm dodging
I
everything.
just gotta
It's too big.
choose something that can't open doors, and then I just close the door and I lock it, and then it's wraps.
I guess that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you'd have to do like a spy or something, like a CIA
All right,
agent
fuck
or
it. You're
something.
in your crib, and it's 2 animals.
Yeah, again, I still just have to pick an animal that can't open doors.
All the doors are open.
Nah, you're dead
They
then.
pick your
that's
doors.
it. I'd have
Nah,
to choose
I'm
like
dead.
something. Fucking an alligator turtle.
This man said
An
turtle.
Alligator turtle.
You never seen one of those?
Those shits are scary.
Yeah, obviously. The snapping turtle.
No.
Those are terrifying.
It's different.
Bro, an alligator, like, there's a snapping turtle and then there's an alligator snapping turtle.
No, I think they are.
Oh, the big looking
yeah.
They are. A
Oh,
type
yeah,
of
they got the
snapping
spikes on their
turtle.
head?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna chase you. It's a
like
turtle.
It's like a Bowser.
Yeah, it looks like Bowser.
Alright, then just an alligator. I'm making it with 24 hours against the alligator.
Someone give you $5 million, you'll wrestle an alligator. I can't even say that word right now.
Yeah.
Alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last 2 minutes.
Happy Gilmore can do it. Why can't I?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You just hop on the back. I'm a Florida boy.
What's the villain name in Happy Gilmore?
Shooter
I can't
McGavin.
remember his name. Shooter
Shooter.
McGavin. If you put him on tour in real life, like were you looking at the scores in the fucking movie? He was fucking cooking, bro.
Shooter's like Happy was Tiger and Shooter was Phil.
Yeah,
Shooter's
yeah,
tour,
sure.
baby.
Well, at first. Yeah.
I ate shit like you for breakfast.
Yeah, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast? Ugh.
We always end up on the fucking Happy Gilmore, but no, his scores were crazy. Both of their scores, they're shooting like 5 under.
This
Every
guy
single
putt with a hockey stick.
Yeah, it was a bit strange.
Yeah.
Every drive, they never talked about his irons. All it would just be is his driver. But like, was Happy good with his irons?
That's all he did. I don't think he ever used
Never
an
used an
iron.
iron. He had 2 clubs in his bag: a driver and a putter.
I think that's all he did, dude. Every time he hit the driver, that thing would go, phew! You remember the camera following that ball?
Yeah. That fucking movie,
Yeah,
bro.
you're telling
I
me he
watched,
never flew a green with that driver? Never, not once. Every time he hit it, it was and never won. It
Sure,
just always fell on the green, no matter what. Incredible.
Guy's too
Dog
incredible,
leg
honestly.
right, no problem for him. Huh? Just
Oh, that's fantastic.
Great movie. I watched Grown Ups 1 and 2 back to back the other day. And Grown Ups 2 is kind of stupid, but I still really like it a lot.
I think we talked about growing up.
Yeah, we always talk about Adam Sandler.
We always talk about
We
we got Happy Gilmore 2 coming up next month.
Yeah, we talked about it last pod.
That's how
man,
hype it is.
fuck y'all.
You're right.
Oh man.
No, you're right.
Speaking of movies, I've been doing my movie reviews.
Oh, really?
I haven't posted anything. This shit is horrible. I don't know. I didn't think of this, but I was like, wait, how am I gonna get the full movie and fucking like download it and cut it up and stuff like that? Because you can't just download movies from like the internet.
Oh, you're watching and trying to have the movie next to it.
Well, I already watched the movie ahead of time.
Oh, and then clips.
And I have, I'm recording with my phone, but I have like the script of what I'm going to say about the movie, kind of like a recap and review type thing. And as I'm recording my voice, I was like, wait, how the fuck am I supposed to get this movie like downloaded or
yeah.
something like that? So I had to Google search it, and people were like, oh, you have to pirate it. I was like, bro, I'm not
Are
fucking
you talking
pirating
about like
this movie, so I'm-
CinemaSins type of review?
Yeah, pretty much like that. But not like the CinemaSins style, but like just, you know, how they pretty much just cut different parts of the movies, but it's like kind of explaining what's
Yeah.
going on. But I just didn't really think about, because I watch movie recaps all the fucking time and movie reviews all the time, and I never really thought how the fuck they got like the movie. Like, especially like new movies that just come out too, is like how are they already having that like movie downloaded or whatever the situation may be.
Pirating.
Yeah.
Arr.
I didn't think that far for some reason, so.
You gotta meet the
Yeah,
pirates to get the
every
movie.
every
So, nah,
movie
it's
review you
full
do, you
change
got to do it
plans.
as a pirate.
Like,
Arr.
Yarg, matey. Tonight we'll be watching
time.
Friday the 13th.
oh man! But the first movie I'm gonna do is, or that I've
Happy Gilmore
started
2?
was it's a movie called Dead Tone, which it came out a long.
That's an anime.
No,
Oh.
that's Death Note. That's
Oh,
a great
yeah,
anime. But it's about these kids who were like, they're all at a party and they're prank calling people, and they fucking made a mistake and prank called a serial killer, but they forgot to press star 67, which
Oh, and he
you're
follows
supposed to
them?
do.
Yeah.
And the game was called 75, and you just have to stay on the phone with the person for 75 seconds and try to convince them or whatever the fuck you're calling about. So they called the serial killer, and their parents are all in the living room having a party, and the kids finally fell asleep. And then the fucking serial killer called back, and one of the kids answered the phone. And then the fucking serial killer just murdered the whole family,
What?
like all the adults
On
in
the
front
phone?
of in front of the kids. Like he busts out of the closet. He like did like a knock joke, if I'm remembering correctly, and he busts out the closet and just murdered all the parents that are at the party.
gosh.
And then it like skips to 10 years later, and they're playing the fucking game again. And then another serial killer came. They thought it was the original guy, but it was one of the kids from the party.
Why would you play again?
That's what
I know,
I'm talking about. Like,
that's
this
the
is the
crazy
stupidest
part.
shit I ever heard of in my entire life.
Yeah, but that's what happened. So one of the kids from the party, whose parents got killed, ended up becoming the new serial killer because he was pissed off that they were still playing the
the
game
old, I'm gonna
after
get my
what happened
revenge.
to their
Yeah.
fucking parents. So
That's actually kind of wild.
yeah, no,
It was good until you said 10 years later they did it again, and I was like, all right, what are we doing here?
it was
pretty good.
it was pretty.
That's like
good.
Candyman.
It was pretty
Oh,
good
not
plot
Candyman.
twist.
That's like a. What's the one when they're on the radio with the semi trucker guy and they're like Candyman, Candyman, and then he follows them and kills them all.
Either
Paul Walker.
Joyride.
Joyride, I think
Yeah,
it is.
Joyride.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in
It's a good one. It's old.
long time.
But they were like prank calling the semi truck driver, and he's like, "You think this is funny?" And he just kills him.
Yeah, these sound like great movies.
Being a trucker has to be like a terrible, like I'm not gonna say a terrible life, but it has to be scary. Like you,
Nah, you are the scary guy.
yeah,
Like what, a
Scared?
CDL
I'm scared
driver?
of you.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I just feel like you're always in sketchy places.
No, for sure. They
Like-
all probably carry a gun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you see, I've seen videos of like how people, because like their truck, you know, they have like a bed. It's like they live out of it.
They sleep pretty nice.
Yeah, so like
yeah.
they show you how to lock your doors, like
Yeah.
and, like how to rig it so nobody can open it and shit like that. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking about like
That is scary,
the
though.
diners and the gas stations and shit like that. Because there's just certain parts of North Florida, and I know we talked about this before, where I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm just not feeling this. So just being somewhere completely away from home, in the middle of fucking nowhere, was like, nah, I'm good. But they do make good money though.
No, they make
so-
good money.
So
Yeah, but they're
maybe
never
it's
home.
well worth it. Yeah.
Trades.
Some people don't like to be home.
Some
Yep.
people are homeless.
Yep.
The home is their truck.
It's not a bad gig.
Home is where the heart
Home
is.
is where the heart is. Shout out
You're
whoever said that one.
The heart.
The heart.
I think George
Shout out
Washington said
guy.
that.
Yeah, I think George Bush said that one.
I have a fucking bug bite on the bottom of my foot, and I just don't know how.
Is it a dog bite?
A
And-
bug.
A bug
A
bite.
bug bite, but he doesn't know how. Probably a bug.
It could be a bug.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. But I don't go outside with like no shoes on, or
Oh.
I barely walk around
You
the
think
house
a
with
bug
no
in your
shoes
shoe,
on.
then?
You think bugs don't exist inside?
Well, I barely walk around the house with no shoes.
Oh,
on.
wait. Probably a bug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's probably the itchiest bump I've ever had in my life.
Ooh, spider bug. Yeah, big spider bug.
You literally it might have been Spider-Man.
Oh.
Oh,
Let me go jump off the roof real quick. Let's see what's
you
good.
might be Spider-Man now.
If Spider-Man bit you, do you get the powers too? Spider-Man never bit anyone, so we don't know.
I don't know. Ask Mary
You don't know
Jane.
what him and Mary Jane were doing? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Huh?
That's true. That's true.
Actually, she didn't like him until he put on the
That's
suit.
facts. They didn't care about who
Yeah.
I was until I put on the mask.
I put the mask. That's crazy. That's crazy though.
Mary Jane was kind of tweaking
Kind of bad too.
because it was her. Didn't she like the whatever?
What are we talking about? Yeah,
Jane
wait.
Franco's
We need to
character as well?
rewind a little
Yeah, of
bit.
course.
Mary Jane
There's a lot
definitely
of Mary
liked
Janes.
Spider-Man in the Tobey Maguire one and in the Tom Holland one.
Nah, doesn't she like hate him halfway through the movie?
They break up, and then that's when he
tur-
goes black suit Spider-Man.
That he was black. Yeah.
He's getting the Russian
I'm
girl to
gonna
feed
walk-
him
He turned
cookies
into
while
like
he's on the
slick.
phone.
Yeah, like his slick back. He hit the club like I'm about to go nuts.
Bro, he's on the phone with one girl while the other girl feeds him cookies. Bro, he was spitting right there. He was making moves.
Could you imagine going into a club and be like, "Yeah, I'm Spider-Man," and I'm showing them, bro? You're
I'm
automatic
just thinking
every
of
single
that scene where
time.
he's on the phone with the girl and he puts it on the thing and he's like, "Dip that cookie in milk for me," and she dips the cookie in milk and
That's crazy.
he wasn't even wearing the suit then
that's-
either.
No. That's why he was like, "She likes me for who I am." Mary Jane would.
He
never.
got out of the store and he was like,
he was in the mood.
Oh man,
Yo,
no, Spider-Man was
Amazing.
So good. So good.
"That's good films."
I didn't know how to feel about the Amazing Spider-Man or whatever.
I didn't see
I
that.
watched the
Was that the
second
cartoon
one
one?
with Jamie
No,
Foxx.
no, no,
I didn't
the-
see like the first one, but I saw the second one with Jamie Foxx. That one was good.
I mean, they're all good. They're all good. Like each iteration of Spider-Man, I haven't had a problem with any of them, to be honest.
I never watched Electric.
The one with Jamie Foxx.
Is that Jamie Foxx?
that was the one with
Yeah,
I
Jamie
don't watch that
Foxx.
one. I just know he was like, I'm your number one fan. He's like, I don't care. And then he turns into Electric Guy.
I think you're
No,
missing a
that's-
couple things there, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's the gist of it.
Something like that.
You got the gist of it.
Toby's the best one, though, obviously.
I don't know. Tom Holland's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I like
He's
Tom
not bad.
Holland.
I like them all, but Tom would be second.
I like Miles.
Oh yeah,
But
Miles
he's not
Morales. The animated one is good.
But those movies are just
Those are
so
the ones I haven't saw. I heard that
they're
movie's amazing.
both
Those
of
two
them
movies
so
are
good.
so
They got like
good.
the great reviews.
So good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to watch it with the pig.
Yeah.
Is there a
He's in the
pig?
first one,
Okay, I was
yeah.
about to say, man, I'm just talking.
You kind of threw me off. I was like, what is he talking about?
There's a lot of Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Or
In
In the
spiders.
second one, there's
Across
way
the
more. But in the
Spider-Verse.
first one, there's like 5 or 6. In the second one, there's like every Spider-Man.
What is it about?
exist.
Just everyone coming together.
No, so like basically
Um, Quite the opposite. Well,
Oh, there you
everyone
go.
came together except him, I guess.
yeah, the first one the first one, the villain is trying to bring his family back. So he opens a portal to another dimension to get his family back. But he fights Spider-Man. The whole thing blows up. Then the other Spider-Mans are able to come into this world with like other villains. That's how it starts.
Oh, so it's just all
basically, yeah.
crazy.
And then the second one, it just kind of like expands on that even more.
So who's the best villain, you think, in your eyes? It's got to be
Green Goblin.
Got to be?
I know this guy doesn't have enough story to him yet, but I like Spot a lot. Like, he was fire.
Yeah, but he
to
wasn't
me.
even like the villain for real in this
I
one.
don't even know that.
Well, they're
Like
gonna
they're building it, yeah,
expand on
for
the
it.
story.
But like,
But like his power was just
nah,
was
his
cool as
power
fuck.
was insane.
He
Yeah.
was funny.
Once he's finally figured it out, it was crazy.
I don't know when fucking
Sandman got to be too.
Sandman was goated, and what's the lizard fucking dude name?
Yeah.
Like that fight.
Lizard.
Yeah, the lizard is
Like,
sick.
oh,
His
that's what it
name
is?
is literally the lizard.
I don't know. All of his villains are good.
Yeah,
Doctor
they
Ock, Doc Ock.
Yeah, but I think
Fire,
Green Goblin
too.
is just
Green
like
Goblin's the best, bro.
Well, he's definitely
the goat one.
the
Or is Venom even? No, Venom's not a. Venom's a villain.
Yeah, let me
Or is
take
he
everything
Venom?
back. Venom is my favorite villain.
Venom's
is
up
my
there. Yeah, Venom's up there.
He's tough.
Green Goblin and villain are top two.
Venom
and then
is like
Sandman.
weird though.
I like Scorpion.
Yeah, but that's the
And
whole-
Rhino. Those ones are cool. Even though they're like,
I don't even
He
remember
just-
Scorpion. I remember
his-
Rhino.
His villains just don't miss, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like they don't miss. I can't think of one of his villains that really miss like that.
No, they're all good. I agree.
Yeah,
they're,
but yeah, and in the second, is it the first or second movie where there's like your dad has to die? He's talking to Spider-Man
it's
because
the
every
second one.
iteration of
It's the second
Spider-Man,
one.
like one of their parent figures die.
Yeah.
So the other
you
Spider-Man
just
were
ruined,
trying to convince.
just ruined the whole second movie. for
Miles
him. It's
Morales.
unbelievable.
Well, he asked what they were about.
Yeah, but that one's like that's like towards the end of the second movie when they find that out. Because he didn't understand why
Yeah.
he doesn't fit into everything, like why the guy hates him so much. And then that's when he finds out everything. Yeah, I'm sorry, he ruined the movie for you. It's tough. I don't know why he said that. You should hit him right now. Hit him.
I mean, if he hasn't watched it,
I was actually gonna watch it tonight. That's the craziest
It's on
part,
Netflix.
but
Okay.
Might, as
It's-
well not watch it
it's
now.
still great movies.
Nah, man. I gotta die.
And it's not like
Movie's over.
a plot twist in the movie.
I'm kidding.
Or like
I'm
something
kidding.
crazy.
All right, if it pops up one day, then I click it.
It's on
play.
Netflix.
I will watch it. I can't watch it now. I gotta forget you told me that.
You got to get back to the part. You're like, oh, that's what TJ was talking
Give me
about.
like 3 months. That's how my mind works.
Oh, man. Bro, my foot is itching like crazy. Man. I got to put some toothpaste on it when I get home.
What'd he say?
So I got to put toothpaste on my bump when I get home.
All right. Well, I think that's enough for this episode.
Toothpaste on feet.
Look it up.
I put toothpaste on my CDs back in the day when they went to
Oh,
play.
yeah.
So-
Yeah. Me too.
Maybe it does work, honestly.
Black Ops 1, I believe.
Unread.
I
Some
had
toothpaste on that bad
hella
boy?
toothpaste on that shit. That
remember-
CD used to smell fresh.
That
bro.
PS2 when it would do like, it would like be loading and then you don't know if it was gonna go or was it gonna like be like
Please,
unreadable.
please, 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 please.
and that
Nah,
sound would
you have to
come
act
on.
like you didn't care.
Yeah, literally,
You
bro. I
have
swear everyone did it. I did that, bro. I would literally be like this, like,
to- like, I don't,
I would be like looking like on a side eye and everything.
like, I don't want to play for real.
Bro, honestly,
anyway.
I just don't even care, like,
that's it.
I just,
And then you hear that, you're like, yes!
I'd rather, yeah, like I'd rather not even play. Honestly.
I need to go outside and play anyway.
Yeah, like I gotta go make some
That's like
money,
that
you know.
Nintendo
Like,
64. If it didn't work, you had to.
Oh my god, bro.
oh my god.
That shit used to be moist on the inside,
Bro,
bro, because I
shit.
used to be fucking blowing
I plug
those
that thing back in.
cartridges. Literally, bro.
Nah, those you had to, bro. It would work. I don't know why, but it did.
Yeah.
You ever put your tongue in it? Oh,
What?
I'm kidding.
For some reason,
That thing will cut your tongue up, bro. Oh my god.
I feel like I did, man.
That's
I'm
gonna be
joking.
the last episode.
I'm joking.
Nah, that thing will cut your tongue. I remember it was like a strip.
Cut your tongue?
Yeah. I don't think it was that sharp. I don't know. I never put my tongue in it.
Could be a
before.
bug
Once
in
we're
it,
done
though.
here, I'll go figure it out.
You got one?
64? No, I only got a GameCube.
I had one.
You have a
GameCube.
GameCube?
Yeah, I have a GameCube.
Super Smash
I
Bros.
have that, and I have Mario Kart Double Dash.
Double Dash. It's probably like $1,000 right now.
It's always a good day when you can smash the bros, you know what I'm saying?
All right, guys. Well,
But Double Dash is actually the best Mario Kart. Just being honest.
gosh,
Y'all never smashed with the bros?
played
TJ's never
Smash with the
beat me
bros.
at Double Dash. Fun fact of the life.
Me?
No, the other TJ here.
Have we played Double Dash together?
No, he's talking about the other.
Brother, are
TJ
you
here.
crazy?
It's with the two guys, double dashing.
What did we
To
do
the
in high
school.
school all the time when we started hanging out?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's
Smashing
true.
with the ball.
Smash
Yeah,
with
we're
the bros.
smashing with the bros.
Okay. Well,
Juan was like, yeah, you trying to play Smash, bro? They're like, bet I'm on my way. No GameCube, no Nintendo, nothing. He just locked the door.
TJ opened it.
I was like,
TJ
yo.
opened my house door. The candles lit. No lights on. R. Kelly playing in the
I didn't know
background.
that- Don't worry, this is the new one that
It was
came out.
showtime.
I got a new release. Don't worry about bud.
I was like, where's the controllers, man? Where your clothes at?
One. Where's the controller?
I'm locking the door. Let me out.
Juan just comes out. He's dressed up as Mario. It's time.
Just a Mario hat, no clothes.
Pikachu.
What's up, Princess Peach?
Begins-
Huh? Help!
Nah, you probably dressed up as Kirby. About to blow him in, huh?
Crazy.
I was like, where's
I
everyone else?
just walk out. I just walk out the other room like this.
Oh, man.
Yo, that's hilarious, actually.
Nah, Smash Bros. is goated. And then Juan finally bought the GameCube.
He Falcon punched you a few times somewhere. All right, I'm done.
Oh, man.
All right, well, that'll be it for episode numero 21 of the Sea and Green Pod. I'm Juan from across the pond. We got TJ. We got Steve. And we'll see y'all next week. Sea and Green, out.